Hey guys, welcome to Heat Happy Energy Amor Tarot. See, let's be honest, not every closure comes with an apology, right? So we will do a pick a pile with these two to figure out, do they regret their actions, words, anything that they have done or said. We're not just going to, obviously we can't be listening to their words, so we are going to tap into their energy, the energy of guilt, regret, emotional chaos, whatever comes through. So pick one of these and we will dive into it. So I'm going to start with this one. If you chose this, let's see. Does your person regret anything that they said or did here? King of Pentacles, the High Priestess, Eight of Cups. All right. I don't know if this person walked away or emotionally detached themselves from you. But this is where it feels like this person prioritized control, stability, money, their position, all those things over emotions. The ego was, their public image was much bigger than you here. They may have acted like they knew what was best, keeping their feelings on the side, appearing strong and detached. Regret here is practical, not poetic. This is where you realize that, walking away from someone who actually added value to your life in some way. They may not say I regret it, but they do feel the absence of what you brought to them. And that is your love, your patience, the grounding energy, because Pentacles is all about, grounding. High Priestess, this is hidden emotions, inner guilt that is still there. Internally, they know they have done something wrong. They're keeping their regret, guilt, whatever it is, locked up, but it is real here. They may dream about you, feel your energy, get emotional nudges, and they can't explain it, but they are feeling something is nudging them that they have done something wrong here, because High Priestess is all about internal work. This is quiet, psychic, sacred kind of a regret here. They know they've messed up, but they're scared to face you at the same time. Eight of Cups, this is the great escape. This is where I don't know if they walked away physically, emotionally, or both, but here's the thing, they regret the way they left, or they regret the way they said something. Not necessarily it's about how they, you can say mean things, but how you say it kind of changes everything. Maybe they did not have the courage to say what was supposed to be said, or what was needed to be said, so they just disappeared because that seemed easier to them. This is that classic, I couldn't handle the depth, so I just ran energy. And now they're realizing that they left their peace behind somewhere. Overall energy is Eight of Pentacles. See, this is where they know they have to do the work. There is regret, and it's mixed with an understanding that they are the one who has to fix what's broken. They know that they were the one who did not put in the work, and they will have to, if they want things to move forward. They do regret it, but they are too proud, too quiet to admit it. I don't know if I would like to see this as confused energy. I don't see much confusion, but they could be wearing a mask of confusion here. And it's not for you. That mask, they themselves are telling them they're confused, kind of mask. They do feel the weight of what they've lost. They know they made a decision that cost them a rare kind of love. This is not something which is easily available, accessible anywhere. See, they walked away from a garden thinking it would be easier if they didn't have to maintain something, right? So if you don't have to maintain, things will be easier, but then that's not how it works. I mean, garden gives you its own pleasures, beauty, that's different. So now they're standing on dry soil is what they realize. So missing the scent of all those flowers that they could smell earlier. That's what's happening here. Let's say, will they ever apologize or make it right? Let's see. Will they ever apologize or make it right with you? Okay, we have Nine of Cups, King of Swords, Chariot, and Ace of Swords. Overall energy is Judgment. Okay. See, Nine of Cups is they desire. They do have this desire to fix things. You are the wish fulfillment here. You are this rare joy they had, and they let it go. This is where the ego kind of pulls them back from going ahead and doing anything. They're thinking, I want to fix this, but I don't want to look weak doing it, is what comes along with it. King of Swords, yes, they will speak, but this is going to be a very logical, practical, controlled communication or conversation. They want to come across as rational, mature, in control kind of a person. This is not, they don't want you to feel that this is a messy, regretful energy or overly emotional. This isn't that teary, I miss you thing. This is clear, I've been thinking about things, can we talk kind of an energy. See, you might get an apology dressed like an adult here. It's like, I see now what I did, I wasn't fair to you, and I respect you a lot kind of a thing, instead of an emotional tone to it. Chariot here, determined to make a move. This is a yes, forward movement. So they are kind of gearing up for that. They may be scared, but they know they can't leave it, unresolved forever. They will have to make a move here. Your energy pulls them forward is what I feel. This is the first real sign that their guilt is becoming action, I feel. Now, Ace of Swords is the breakthrough conversation. This is cutting through the fog. This is again a communication card. So this can be mental clarity, truth bombs, honest conversations. This can be where they're ready to tell the truth and they know it's time that they do it. You might receive a message out of blue, like, can we clear the air? I've been holding on to something, something like that. Overall energy, Judgment. This is karmic awakening. This is where you have these realizations where your soul is your, kind of universe is nudging you to take action, to, understand what has happened here, making amends. Realizations are somewhere hitting them hard with this. And once that door opens completely, the apology will follow after that, is what I feel. It's like someone who's, you just ignore the GPS, what the GPS is saying, and you just get lost. I mean, of course, if you're not going to look at the map, you are going to get lost if you don't know the way right. So that's what's happening. And they're circling back is what I see here. See, yes, they will likely apologize or attempt to make things right. Here is what I see, but it won't be dramatic or emotional. It is going to be very clear, composed, and maybe truth driven. This is not about winning you back. This is where they want to clear the air for both of you to breathe again. But see, even though this shows that they will come back and apologize in some way, don't wait for the apology. Keep working on yourself, keep rising from this point. This is where, when truth finally arrives, you already will be standing taller. That is what you need to, kind of be in. You shouldn't be in that painful state that they left you in. Do not give this person that pleasure, okay? That is what I have to say for this. Let's see the pile number 2. So if you picked this card, let's see if this person, I feel like a reckless energy. So we have the Fool, the Seven of Pentacles, Judgment. All right. See, this is where it's easy to pretend nothing really happened, kind of an energy, until the soul starts to tell you, hello, This is your wake up call with this Judgment. Fool is immature choices. This is where this is no no planning, no nothing, no strategy here. They acted impulsively, maybe ghosted you, took you for granted, did not consider the consequences of what their actions are here. At the time, no regret. Just I need space, or I'll figure it out. Let me just figure it out kind of an energy here. But now they're starting to realize they jumped without the parachute. So when you jump without a parachute, you're going to break your bones, right? That's what's happening here. This is a regret delayed. This is where it didn't hit instantly. It's creeping in now that life feels empty or repetitive here. Seven of Pentacles, it's growing slowly. It's slow growth. It's not instant, like I said. This is where they're reflecting on what's been lost or misused in this connection with you. They are looking back at what they could have built with you and realizing the investment they never made here. This is, did I give up too soon kind of an energy. This regret is like slow growing weed in their garden. This is quiet, but it's taking over their peace at the same time. Now, Judgment is the karmic mirror in their face. This is a major yes. This is the wake up call. Okay. This is where the universe is forcing them to revisit their choices. What have they done here? And it is uncomfortable. Getting dreams, signs, emotional flashbacks of you, as if something or somebody is reminding them the truth here. This is like someone scrolling through old photos and suddenly feeling the love they once had here with you, and they ignored it. Now, overall energy is Three of Pentacles. This is where at the core they regret not showing up as a partner. They regret the lack of mutual effort, maybe even respect. This is not just about love. This is beyond that. They now see you as someone who was willing to build while they just wandered, like this Fool energy here. They could have worked things out with you, and they know, and knowing that stings here. So yes, they do regret it, but their regret is layered. It's like, at first they thought they were free, then came the reflection, then it started growing slowly. Now the universe is making them face it in some way, and the truth they have, it's like they messed up with someone who actually tried to put in the effort with this Three of Pentacles here. So their regret is not loud is what I see here, but it's slow, shameful, and growing like this silent pain in the soul here. See, they treated you like a detour, but now that they have driven, alone for some time, they're realizing you were the main road here. So they can't find their way back without facing the damage they left behind is what I see. Let's ask, do they want a second chance with you, or just relief from the guilt? Do they want a second chance with my viewers, or relief from the guilt? Three of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ten of Wands. Overall energy is Six of Cups. All right. See, now, Three of Swords, they're not fine, okay? They are also hurting, and there could be an external influence here because of which this hurt happened. Not necessarily, but that's a possibility here. Their heartbreak is real, not just guilt. This isn't shallow oops moment here. They hurt you and they know it, and that's causing guilt, big time right now. The wound is still bleeding. This is where a part of them wants to undo whatever has happened here between the two of you. They're feeling sorrow and longing here, like someone who broke the glass and now realizes they've also cut themselves. Ace of Wands, the fire still burns. Yes, there is They are drawn to you. They do, have passion, hope, even desire to begin again here. But it's mixed with desperation. Like they're not sure how to approach, so they are driven more by feeling than planning or acting upon it. They don't just want relief, they still want you, is what I feel. Or at least the version of themselves they felt seen, and alive around you. 10 of Wands is where this is carrying a lot of weight. They feel burdened by the memory of that loss, that guilt that has set in. This is someone who's emotionally exhausted. They are craving a release, yes, definitely. They want to get past this guilt energy. But part of that release would come from rebuilding something with you. This is where Six of Cups comes in, which is about nostalgia. They don't just miss you, they miss the emotional safety you gave them. This is, you represent that unconditional love, that soul connect, the emotional warmth. There's desire to reconnect, reconcile here. You felt like somebody they knew from a past life, possibly. But part of them, I don't know if they are just stuck in the past or willing to do the work here, is my only thing here. It's a mix of what they want and what they are willing to do though. See, they want the second chance, but it's entangled with a longing for emotional redemption and relief. They do want a second chance, but it's not just about you. This is also about healing their own wound, where healing their own loneliness. They miss what you had with them. They crave for what they have lost here. And yes, part of them wants relief from that guilt, but part of them still loves you. Even if they don't know how to do the, love right yet, is what I feel. They're not showing up with perfect answers, is what I would say. They're showing up with cracked hands, full of guilt, full of memory here. Whether they regret it or not, whether they return or stay silent, whether they speak up, the real closure begins inside you here, is what I see. You love deeply, you showed up fully. And you don't need unfinished apologies to, kind of prove that your heart was true. You know it was. You were never too much. You were just too real for someone who wasn't ready. That's what this is. Your healing is your power. Your peace is the price here. Don't give up on that. So that was the reading, guys. Thank you for watching.